Hi, so I bought a microphone. Hopefully, this will help with my quiet voice. But yeah, so today we're asking what's the tea on your partner or, the person you're interested in. And obviously, we're doing Tarot in Wonderland because we're talking about tea, get it? Um, anyway, we have three crystals. We have an amethyst for pile one. We have an opalite for pile two. She's looking a little rough, but she's still cute. Little egg shape, stands up. And then we have I remember this one. It's the one that gives you money and it starts with a C. I don't think it's citrine, but I can't remember the name right now. So, feel free to pick your pile and I'll see you at your reading. Hello, if you selected pile number one with the amethyst crystal, this is your reading. These crystals are like dropping little stones, and it's like literally dirty. What the heck? Okay. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna need to go in with the lint roller or something. Look at this boy. Mm. Right, let's see what's going on with your person. Sorry if there's like loud shuffling. I'm not used to using a microphone. Obviously, this is my first time, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah. 1, 2. 3. Let me just make sure everything's in frame and straight. 1, 2, 3. 4. Okay, 5. 6. 2, 2. 7 of Wands, so already starting defensive. The High Priestess, the Sun, the Devil, the King of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands in reverse. Hmm. Hmm. So, I mean, obviously, like the cards have their meanings, and we will address those. But when they're depicted differently with different decks, I try to take advantage of that and look into it. And okay, I see a defensive person, and then I kind of see it's like a mirror, but when she looks at her reflection, it's someone else. Who is that girl I see? No, but literally, so I don't want to say double life. It doesn't feel like they're betraying you or like they have another family or anything. But I don't know, maybe there's like an aspect of this person they keep hidden from you. I don't know if they're scared you're gonna judge them, especially with the devil just vibing one card over. It's kind of making me feel like Like maybe this person has addictions or like really bad habits or something that they're trying to hide. It doesn't seem like malicious. It just kind of it's giving like embarrassed. I don't know. We have the sun. That's like joy and happiness. That's a good sign. They could see you as the sun, or maybe like when you guys are together, you know, you're both like extremely happy. But and it's so interesting because like in the mirror we have Alice, and in the reflection we have like the queen version. I'm assuming that's the queen version of Alice, but it's like I don't know. Here we have normal Alice like defensive, and then we have Queen Alice like chilling and vibing with the sun. So I don't know. I feel like there's two sides. Like one of them's like really defensive and paranoid and like scared you're gonna judge them. I don't see fear of abandonment, but it is a possibility. But I don't know. Just like the devil card makes me think like um, I don't know. Like obviously like addictions or like things that hold you down. I don't see like other people. It doesn't feel like, oh, there's people from their past or anything. It just, I don't know. I don't know. We have the King of Pentacles. That's someone who's financially stable. I don't feel like it's a gambler, you know. I don't see the moon in reverse or anything. I don't, or temperance in reverse, you know. I don't feel like it's a fucking drug addiction. I don't feel like it's gambling. So I don't feel like there's anything like, you know, irreconcilable, I guess. Like it's nothing you can't fix or deal with. It's just like this person's fear that you're going to judge them for whatever reason. And then, you know, the high priestess is about the occult, so it's like they're kind of hiding it from you. Um, hmm. And pomegranates, obviously with like the underground and everything, they make me think of like rebirth, especially since they're like a winter fruit. So maybe this person kind of like wanted to have a rebirth, but it feels like they got like with the clock here. I don't know. It just feels like the timing is off. Like maybe they were like still in their bad habits, and then you came along and they're like, oh shit. I still don't want to get rid of my bad habits, you know? Like that was kind of like a future thing for them. They weren't really too concerned about it. But now you're here and they're like, fuck, like I don't have it together yet. And so they're kind of like scared you're gonna see these sides of them that they're not particularly proud of. But so far, it feels like they're putting on a good front, you know. And it's not necessarily a front either. Like I still think this person is a good person, but I don't know. The King of Pentacles here is it's like you know someone who's financially stable, who's rational, who's not like overbearing or like tyrannical. It's just like someone very I don't know like grounded even yeah at peace, stable, steadfast. Which is ironic that it's depicted as the Mad Hatter, because that bitch is crazy. But anyway, the Page of Wands in reverse is about having a lot of ideas and not either like not having a sense of direction and where to take them, or like not having the motivation or energy to put them into action. And so again, like back to this idea that like this person kind of had like, oh, like I'll change or like I'll do this and this. Like they have these ideas of like who they want to be and how to get there, but they haven't really hashed it out. And then you're kind of there. And like the timing was just off for them. And they're like, fuck. Um, like, you know, they're kind of just like worried that, I don't know, they're like not gonna change in time or something. Doo-doo-doo. The vibe I'm getting. Doo-doo-doo. Let's see what the oracle cards say. Bleep bloop blorp. That's probably the bad part about having a microphone, that now you get to hear all of my random noises amplified. I would say you're welcome sarcastically, but that feels mean. Alrighty. I literally don't notice when I do it. And then people point it out and I get hella self-conscious. Alrighty. So we can get 3 cards here. Okay, maybe not all at once. Please. There we go. 1, 2. Adjustments are required. Okay. Prosperity lies ahead. Emotions are running high. See, I don't like this. I don't like when they come out at the same time. It's like not the vibe. I'm sorry. I don't think that's my OCD. Oh, okay, all right. I hear you. I'm sorry. Take time to breathe out. Yeah. So obviously, this person still has to adjust, and I don't know if it's like a conversation you have to have with them, or what's going on, or what's going to happen. But so far, like they're not going to be able to keep this going as is. Their double self is unsustainable. Um, Emotions are running high. That's interesting because I don't see, and maybe that's like kind of their energy, right? Like I don't pick up on panic, even though the 7 of Wands is hella defensive, and like the Page of Wands in reverse can be very like scattered energy. Like I'm picking up on like the Page of Pentacles. He seems really stable, but it's possible that like they are hella unstable and they're just like really good at covering it up. Also, like the feeling of the sun is very, that's like, I don't know. I don't want to say the happiest, but it is like one of the happiest, the best cards that you can get on the tarot deck. I just hate how subjective these words are. Like, no, don't use the word best, but whatever. So yeah, I feel like this person, has really high highs with you, and then they have like really low lows when they think of themselves, and they just have to like readjust, take time to breathe out. Um, it's so interesting that it feels like messages for your person instead of like for you, but it's possible that you might even need to step away. I don't know if this is becoming like overwhelming or if they're like, again, I'm not getting double life. It just kind of feels like they're hiding pieces of themselves from you, but it's not like, you're gonna find out they have a baby mama or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel dramatic. I don't know. Which is funny because it says emotions are running high, but I'm just like, I'm not picking up on that. Um, and maybe it's the amethyst crystal, so calming, but literally like you guys might need, I don't know if you got into a fight recently and maybe you just need time to breathe and then come back to it, or maybe like this person, some of the lies like came out and you like caught them, and then they're like, why are you lying to me? And then you kind of like have, obviously that's like kind of infuriating. And then maybe you just need time to breathe right now, and then you can come back and address the issue. Um, because obviously this person has like deep insecurities if they're feeling like they can't be themselves around you. Pretty unfortunate. Peace. And I heard like keeping the peace, which is interesting. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. Yeah, so again, like the like negative habits that this person holds. Keeping the peace is interesting though. Like I wonder if one or both of you is kind of just like, okay, like if you did get into an argument or something, just kind of being like, let's, it's fine, sorry, let's get back together. But you're not actually like addressing the issue, you know? So I would say don't keep the peace. Don't like start attacking the person either, but like after you've taken your time to breathe, like come back and say like, "Hey, you really need to talk about whatever the fuck that was." Acceptance. That's interesting. I like barely got to shuffling. Dude fell straight out. Acceptance. So I feel like this person, yeah, it's just like a matter of self-acceptance. They're not really like there's a lack of self-love there. I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. So that's another thing. Like maybe this person has plans to change, but you know, sometimes we don't change no matter how much we want to. And it's not that we're not capable of it. It's just like sometimes it's just who you are, you know, and some maybe this person just needs to learn to like accept it and like not be ashamed of it. Um and you know, I'm not getting a judgmental vibe from you, but that might be a message for you too, like to accept this person or like when they tell you something, try to be like open-minded. Again, I'm not picking up on like judgment from you. I think it's just this person's paranoia that you're gonna be judgmental. And then envy. I'm the same as everybody but with different challenges. Yeah. So maybe this person is looking at other people and like comparing themselves and being like, oh, like I don't have this and I don't have that. And maybe it's making them self-conscious in regards to you. Um, yeah. It's a matter of like accepting themselves. Sometimes, you know, the cards will be like, no, you need to change or you need to get away from this person. But I don't think I mean, it does say adjustments are required, right? But, and the return. So the return is about a second chance. So yeah, after you guys take the time to breathe out and your emotions, you know, calm down a little bit, um, kind of like being open minded when this individual comes back around. And I feel like they will come back around. Um, I don't know if they'll have all their shit together, right? Like they're not gonna necessarily come back and be like, I have resolved my trauma. But you could maybe start a conversation like, hey, where is this stemming from? And I'm just gonna double check to see if there's any missing messages. It's been a while since I've read with the cloud. Where is she? Girly pop. Oh my gosh, embarrassing. The wave, the lock, the cloud, the watery, the rain, the dark, the erase, the return. Here we go. Second chance and never give up. Okay, well, there we go. In case that was a message you needed to hear, I don't think you should give up on the connection, and I don't think this person. It's so funny. It feels like these messages are for the person more than you, but maybe you know the energy is reversed. Maybe you're the one who's self-conscious, and you're the one who's kind of like hiding who you are. It's just a matter of accepting yourself. So I hope you found that helpful, pile one. See you in the next reading. Hello, pile number 2. If you selected the opalite, this is your reading. One, two. Oh, what is going on here? A lot of blocked emotional energy. I don't know if someone's suppressing their feelings. Four of Swords. Okay, so that makes me think like a timeout. Two of Pentacles. Like someone's having difficulty balancing aspects of their life. The Hierophant in reverse. Okay, I don't know if I was supposed to pull that card, so I'm just gonna. There we go. Temperance. Okay. So it feels like there's some kind of imbalance. I'm gonna read it as your partner is the one being in balance because it's the T of your partner, right? But again, the energy can be reversed. So with the Two of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse, okay, so those are like emotional cards right there, the cups, and they're reverse, they're upside down. It makes me think of like suppression. The Queen of Cups in reverse can even indicate like someone being overly moody, to the point where they're like you're suppressing your emotions, and so now they're coming out in, you know, kind of like the shadow form. Like if you're upset about something and you don't address it, you just suppress it, then you're going to be snapping about other things that have nothing to do with what you're actually mad about. So there's that. Yes, like your partner might be a little snappy or like overly emotional right now. The Two of Cups in reverse as well. Kind of like reevaluating the relationship and whether it's aligned with what they want right now. With the Four of Swords, again, like that's about taking a time out, like breathing, trying to reevaluate your situation or your life to see if like, is this really aligned with what I want right now? The Two of Pentacles in reverse makes you feel like this person was having difficulty balancing out their life. Like maybe they really wanted to focus on their career, but that was taking time away from the relationship, um, or anything else, you know, any other kind of pursuit or aspect of their life. Like they just weren't really. This could even be you. Like maybe you were busy at work or with something else, and the relationship got neglected, and your partner, instead of talking about it, just kind of suppressed their feelings and then kind of like blew up, you know? Until you're like, what the hell? Like, this seems like it's out of nowhere, but to them, it's like been going on for a minute. They just never talked about it. The Hierophant is about going against the grain, going against tradition. So, you know, maybe like there's a, I don't know, it kind of makes me think of like the traditional, like, okay, you graduate high school and then you go to college and you graduate college and then you find a partner and then you get married and then you move in and then you have you know, like this traditional path. But I feel like I don't know if this like relationship was kind of on its way there, and then this person was just like, I have to break away from that. Um, yeah, I mean the Hierophant in reverse can also indicate like a lack of faith, but I don't know. To me, it's reading more as like having to get away from whatever was planned out for you. Um, Temperance in reverse. Again, this lack of balance. Um, Trying to restore balance. You can see here she's like weighing. She's holding two pieces of a mushroom in her hand, but it looks like she's kind of like weighing them against each other. Um, I don't think it's as literal as like, the hookah, but or even the mushrooms, right? Like doing drugs and stuff. But maybe this person, oh my god, it just makes me think of like What the Hell by Avril Lavigne, where she's like, all my life I've been good, but now I'm thinking, what the hell? And so she's like, I just want to go fucking mess around. And so maybe this person like kind of got freaked out by the stability that was happening, and they just they needed to be a little crazy. If you're familiar with the song. But yeah. And so in a weird way, like maybe the chaos is helping bring balance to them. um like I don't know, it just makes me feel like they got to do some exploring outside of whatever this is. um Even if all the exploration is mental, it's just like, I don't know, they just aren't sure if like this relationship is aligning with what they want anymore. Balance, practicality, and spirituality. Work through your fears. Your commitment is being tested. Interesting. Um, yeah, so this is like in the last pile as well. It feels like these messages are for your person, which kind of makes sense because it's the T on your person, right? Um, so to balance spirituality with practicality, yeah, I wonder if this person is like engaging in kind of random behaviors and they're not like being practical, or the opposite, maybe they're being too practical and they're not like really paying attention to their emotions or the spirituality of it. Work through your fears. So yeah, I mean, obviously this is like fear-based behavior, to be like, oh, I'm freaking out, so I'm gonna run away. Like that's not something a healthy, untraumatized person does. So I think right now it's like a lot of mental work that they just have to go through, to really reevaluate if this is what they want. Your commitment is being tested. That's interesting. Um, yeah. I mean, not everybody believes in like, being tested or whatever, or like life giving you a test, but um, if you do, then that's kind of what this is about. Your commitment being tested. Not necessarily, not yours, but like it feels like it's a test for your partner. Doubt. Yeah, exactly. I release the need to know all the answers. So I feel like this person feels insecurity in the fact that they don't know everything. Um, and maybe that's why they're being asked to like balance spirituality with practicality, like fear, exactly, fear-based behavior. Um, Doubt. Sorry, yeah, I'm gonna stop shuffling because then I pull a card and I get distracted. Um, yeah, I just feel like this person like is one of those people that needs to know the answers. They're very practical, like maybe they plan things out a lot and they're not like really listening to their emotions or like trusting or having faith. Which is again what we're talking about, the Hierophant in reverse is like faithlessness. I don't know, like it's just fear-based behavior. Like they're freaking out that it's, I don't know if it's like the commitment aspect of it or like I'm not ready to settle down. Again, like trying to run away from tradition or like maybe you guys got into an ugly fight and now they're like, I don't know if this is what I want to, if this is who I want to be with. I don't know. There's just like a lot of doubt and lack of balance. Obviously, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. We have temperance, like, and then we have a balanced spirituality and practicality. Like this person is out of balance and they're just like living through fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So again, your commitment is being tested. I love when the cards just reiterate the message. Like, did I stutter? Blame. Interesting. I accept responsibility for my well-being. I wonder if this person isn't taking accountability right now. Let's see if we can pull another card to elaborate on blame. Oh, I don't like that. I hate when they come out in multiples. I don't know. It feels like a slip up. Death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Yeah, so I'm not sure. I mean, yeah, it can go either way, honestly. There's not like a this person's gonna break up with you, and there's not like this person's gonna come back yet. We do have one more card to pull, but it just feels like this is about them having some kind of like realization, and I don't want to use the term ego death because that's like kind of different, but yeah, like this death of their behavior and their beliefs, and an opalite is also like the crystal of heart healing, emotional wounds, possible. Maybe like they saw something. I don't know, like maybe this is a, what do you call it? Like an ancestral lesson. Like if your ancestors didn't learn the lesson, it just gets passed down to you. The glow. I'm pretty sure the glow is good luck. I'm just gonna double check it in case I'm missing any additional meanings, but nope, that's literally all it means. Good luck. Okay, good luck. No, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. Again, there's no like definitive they're staying with you or they're leaving you, but it's just like, um, I don't know. It's really exhausting, the energy here. Even when I started reading, I just felt like really calm about it. I don't know. Kind of like a tired calm. This person has a lot of like regeneration to do. Even yeah, with the Scorpio energy too. I hope that was helpful. I'm sorry, your person is a little confused right now. If you haven't heard What the Hell by Avril Lavigne, you should, just because it's a bop. But anyway, sorry. Hope you found that helpful, Pile 2. See you in the next one. Hello, pile number 3 with the citrine. I'm pretty sure it's citrine. I googled it and I'm like, that looks like our girl. So let's see what the tea on your person is. Oh my god, your energy just feels so much better. Oh, and we're starting with the 8 of Cups. Maybe I spoke too soon. Yeah, sorry. The other one was just like really draining and sad. This one feels a little more bubbly, even though we're starting with walking away. Strength, that's a good card. Breathing out from the inside, breathing in from the outside. Not the 10 of Wands. Okay, I'm over here thinking it's excited. Maybe it's the crystals, dude. We're going to mix those back in. I don't like when multiple cards come up if you're new here. It's very rare that I'll accept them. Like multiple at once. 4 of Pentacles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more card. A 6. Jesus. Okay, let me see what the frame looks like right now. Perfect. Okay. Okay, so I see someone walking away, kind of like carrying the burden to themselves. Strength is pretty positive. It's like you can do it. Being reassured, being calm. Um, oh, for some reason, I'm picking it up as like you reassuring your partner and like making them feel like they can do it. Which is funny because immediately after we have the 10 of Wands, and that's doing it by yourself. So they feel like overwhelmed, like they're doing it all on their own. It's also like maybe an emotional burden. I'm not sure what they walked away from. I don't think it was the relationship. I need to elaborate because it literally ends with it starts with the 8 of Cups, which is walking away from a situation. And then it ends with the 8 of Swords in reverse, which is you feeling trapped in a situation. So I feel like ideally it would be reversed, right? Like the 8 of Swords, you'd be trapped. And then you'd be like, actually, I'm not trapped. I can walk away. But that's not what happened. I don't know if they got sucked back in. Um, and the Strength card is usually depicted as like something it's like a woman and a lion or something, and it's like really bright and colorful. I believe it's like the card of Leo because of the lion, yeah. So, and Leo is ruled by the sun. It's really bright. But here in this depiction, it's like a fucking scary ass forest. It doesn't even look like Alice is like emotionally supporting the deer. I don't know. When I see it, it kind of looks like, I don't know, she's holding on to the deer for comfort. Like, what the fuck is in this forest? You know what I mean? Um, the Knight of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. Okay. I just feel like this person holds their emotions in a lot. Like, they do not talk about it. Like, even if they do talk about it, it's almost like they don't even get relief from their anxiety. Hmm. Do not want to pull another 6 cards, but what is going on here? Ew. The Ace of Cups in reverse, so more emotional suppression. We love that. The okay, so that's 3 8s. That's actually insane. And then Strength is the 8th card. Holy shit. Okay, maybe 8's a number that's significant to you. It's also the infinity sign. Um, the Strength card typically has an infinity sign above the woman holding the animal. Depression. So the Eight of Pentacles in reverse is about putting a lot of effort into something and seeing no reward. This almost like I'm not picking up on the relationship at all, especially with, I mean, we have the Knight of Cups, so I feel like maybe you're like still being emotionally fulfilled, the relationship's lovely, but like they're trapped in some sort of other situation that makes them feel like they can't escape, like they have to hold it all to themselves, they can't talk to anyone about it. Um, and with the Strength card, that makes you feel like that's not true. Like you're there for them, but I don't know if they're comfortable. It's not even like they don't want to confide in you. It's just kind of like that's not, I don't know, like something that brings them comfort. Like to talk about it. I don't know. Even again, the Eight of Pentacles, like doing something um that's not going to bring you any reward. This can also be the situation that they're trapped in, but it could also be like their emotional state. The Seven of Cups, yeah, they just have like a lot going on. It seems like distracting, not distracting, disorienting. Um, hmm. Chariot in reverse, yeah, like there's a lack of movement. They feel trapped. And then the Wheel of Fortune. I don't know what kind of bad luck they're going through right now. Um, like I don't see a breakup. I don't see any, like it literally doesn't look like it has anything to do with your relationship, but it's starting to affect your relationship because they won't talk about their emotions. Ah, it's a sigh. I don't know, like when I picked up your cards, it felt like the energy was way better than the last pile, but I don't know. Like this person might be very happy to see you. Obviously, with strength, like you give them strength, you're supportive. As to whether or not they confide in you, you know, it's a different story, but I feel like they do feel your support. And the Knight of Cups is there. This person just like holds all of their shit in. So let's see what the Oracle cards have to say. I don't know what accent that was. Let's pretend it was something that made fucking sense. Let's pretend we're not at the. Oh my god, Leo again with that sun. Don't let pride get in your way. I was about to say pride too because these have lessons, and there's one of them that says pride on it. And I was like, I wonder if you'll get the pride card, but that's hilarious. Yeah, so I think this person's just really proud. It's nothing that you're doing that makes them feel like they can't come to you. You seem very supportive. They're just too fucking proud and they need to like get over it. Which is funny, like again, like the Strength card is usually depicted as a lion, but here it's like a freaking scared little deer hiding in a forest. So I don't know, maybe they're not ready to admit that they're a scared little deer. Time for healing. Yes, yes. I don't know what the situation is that makes them feel trapped. But the important thing to note about the Eight of Swords is that it is mental because the Swords cards, the suit of the swords is mental. So it's not that they're physically unable to walk away, as we can see they do with the Eight of Cups. It's just that mentally, even if they've already walked away from the situation, like their mind is still there. You're very close to achieving your goal. Let's go. Who knows what their goal could be? Um, Yeah. Yeah. Have you seen that? Oh my god, that video that's like, oh, you thought this was Winnie the Pooh? That's funny, bitch. It's oh no, wait, it's backwards. Oh, you thought this was a rabbit? Oh, you thought this was a rabbit? That's funny, bitch. It's fucking Winnie the fucking Pooh. Yeah. Yeah. That's all I think about when I fucking say yeah like that for no reason. Yeah, indecision. Curious. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. So I wonder if this person is like going back and forth between leaving the situation. It could be a work situation. I feel like those are easy to get trapped in because it's like, oh, the money is good, but am I happy here? Oh, my boss is an asshole, but I need the money, etc., etc. But I mean, there's not any indication that this has to be a job. It could be a family situation, right? But whatever they're feeling indecisive about, it's just like the Eight of Swords also indicates that like the lady is blindfolded, so it's like you're not supposed to use your fucking logic. You're supposed to use your gut. um yeah, humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Yeah. So again, I just going back to that forest that's like dark as hell. Like focusing on the brighter things. And then abundance. So again, like maybe this is a message about what do you call it, like money. I don't know, maybe they feel trapped because of money. And it's just like you are limitless and you can manifest whatever you desire into physical reality, or chasing their dreams, whatever the situation is. It's just kind of like, I don't know, for some reason they feel like they they're lacking abundance and they're holding it in. And then pride again. So I mean, I don't mean to gender anything, obviously anybody can be anything. But I feel like men in particular kind of feel that, right? Like if they're not being the providers, um, they feel kind of like a failure. And so maybe that's like they feel trapped in this shitty work situation because they want to keep providing, but it's like taking a mental toll on them. Again, they don't have to be male. It's just like something we know is a thing. Let's not pretend it's not. But yeah, maybe that's kind of what's going on with your partner right now. Like they feel like they don't want to disappoint you, or they feel like a lack of abundance, especially with the Four of Pentacles. It's typically depicted as someone like tightly holding on to these coins. And so maybe, I don't know, maybe it's like a financial thing. But it also feels like they're busting their ass. Look at this hamster. He's going ham, okay? Pun intended. He's a hamster. And then, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. It's kind of like you're putting all of this effort in and like nothing is being rewarded. Like you're not seeing the benefits, or you're not reaping the rewards. It also makes me think of um like getting paid by the hour. you know, it doesn't matter if you bust your ass and you're the best fucking worker, and if you're doing the job of five people, they're gonna pay you the same amount as the fucking person that's sitting on their ass scrolling through their phone by the hour. You know what I mean? So it's kind of, I don't know, it feels like this person's like working really hard, and it's like so funny. I was about to say like a hamster wheel. It's I don't know. But this person has a lot of opportunity here with the Seven of Cups. I don't know if they realize that. Maybe they should apply for other jobs, assuming this is a job situation. But you have one more card before I skedaddle. Let's see what you get. Oh my gosh, can we please get one card? I know I'm messy, but okay, thank you. Thank you. The jump is about, excuse me, I'm pretty sure it's about taking a chance. But let's double check. It's been a minute since I've used the clow. The clo? The clow. Who? We're not calling them clo. Unless, how the hell would they say it in Japanese? Here we go, the jump. To stay charming. Interesting. Level up. So that's another thing. Like, I mean, if they can apply to jobs, assuming this is a job situation, whatever the situation is, they need to like get up. Task above your current ability are being asked. So that's interesting. Because, again, like maybe these jobs, man, I'm just assuming it's a job. It's the energy I'm picking up on, but it reminds me of like, you're not getting paid for that. You know what I'm saying? But they're still expecting you to do it, and it literally says above your current abilities. Like maybe this person can't do it, or maybe this person isn't getting paid to do that. Maybe this is the manager's job. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. It's just given like, oh, you busting your ass and not getting any reward is the vibe it's giving. So yeah, but there is a note in there to stay charming, which is interesting. So like, don't, for your partner, don't let them snap at anyone. Just kind of like keep level headed, because maybe um, someone higher up will see that they're behaving well and they'll give them another job, or maybe their good attitude will, I don't know, because some of these companies, like once they find out you have another job, even if you put your 2 weeks in expecting to work those 2 weeks, they'll fucking drop you. Like they're like, whatever. And then you're like, okay, well, how am I going to financially support myself for 2 weeks? You know what I mean? So I don't know, just like stay charming, stay like nothing's going wrong, which is probably easy for your person to do since they're suppressing all of their freaking emotions. But yeah, I feel like that'll end up benefiting them in a way they might not have expected. So I hope that was helpful, pile number 3. See you in the next one.